Hello friends, thanks for joining. Today I've got a wagon to try and fix up a little bit. It's in a terrible state. This is actually the last of my Model Rail Scotland purchases I got from Ellis Clark Trains, and this one just cost £5. But it is in a terrible state and there's some parts missing. And we have this piece here as well, which is broken off that I've managed to rescue and put in this bag, so we need to figure out where that goes and put it back on as well. Lots to fix up on this wagon, but you're probably thinking, what was it that attracted me to this wagon? Nah, don't know. Anyway, let's see what we can do with this. So I think this probably needs a bit of a repaint as well. It's gone a bit discoloured here and there. In real life these were cement wagons and they got in a terrible state. I've found some pictures on the internet. I'll put them on the video and you can just see the kind of state that these things get in. So this could well be a case for a nice weathering job. And also we've got some problems like this moulding mark going around the outside here and on the middle of the silo. We have the Dutch Railway logo here and we've got an interesting selection of details on this little board here. I'm going to try and preserve that board and not paint over it. I think the first step is probably just to assess the damage by taking it apart as well as we can. So we've got all the brake gear back onto this model finally, but you'll see that we are actually missing one of the brake shoes at this point here. But amazingly I actually have one in my spares box, so I'm just going to fabricate a little mount for that out of this bit of scrap plastic here, and we'll put that onto the model as well and see how we go. Not bad, I think. It'll be okay once I get it painted. Okay, we've got all the fabrication and the filler and everything else done on this model and put it back together. I think it's now ready to go for some paint. So let's mask it up and get it painted. So here's the wagon now that it's been spray painted. I just used this Tamiya colour. It's light grey AS2 and it's actually come out not too bad. I think this is looking pretty good now. But we do still have a bit of a problem around the centre, these two parts. You can still see a little bit of a joint and I'm not overly keen on that. I think I might disguise that with a transfer. We'll do that a little bit later, but for now the next step is to paint all this pipework a slightly different colour of grey just to make it stand out and make it more of an interesting thing. So that's the next step. Well, those transfers were absolutely rubbish, but I managed to get them on eventually. I'm going to let this dry and then give it another spray of matte varnish and then we'll do a little bit more weathering on this. And there we go, I'm calling this one done. And I think it turned out really good as well. I know those white stripes going round the tanks are not prototypical, but you know, number one rule, and I think it looks okay, and it's certainly hidden those little anomalies on the tank that I didn't like. I think I could have improved this a little bit more by painting the buffers, but I just can't be bothered. I think it looks good enough as it is. And this has actually taken me a while, and so this has become affectionately known as the Boob Wagon. So I think I'm going to stick with that and just call it the Boob Wagon from now on. So from a smashed up little wagon that I got cheap at a show into something I'm thinking is really good, and I'm quite happy to run this on any railway. And I think it goes to show that you can get something that's a bit smashed up and just spend a bit of time on it, and it looks really good, I think, at the end of it. So next time you're seeing a sorry looking smashed up wagon, why don't you use that as a little project yourself, spend a bit of time on it, give it a bit of love, and you'll end up with something unique to you that you're going to really like. Let me know in the comments below what you think of my conversion of this little wagon. And if you liked this video, please give it a thumbs up, it really helps this channel. I'll put this on the turntable so you can see all the way around, and in a moment another video will appear. Just click on that and I'll see you there. But that's it for this one. Thanks for watching. See ya.